you a song if I got every word perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper? Would it make any difference? Would it change for the better if I wrote you a poem, if I posted a letter? Is it maybe because I never knew quite where I was?
Sunday morning, day off, thank God, after I think the busiest week I think I ever had. Just doing a few jobs around the place. Real busy week with Brandon and scanning, mostly Brandon this time of the year. Showed in the first couple of videos what the big farming attraction on the farm was, and then I'm going to show you the love-hate relationship. Every few years I decide to get into something that I probably shouldn't get into, but I end up getting into them, and they either really get on well with me or they annoy me and they have to go. At the moment these guys aren't going anywhere. They're okay to stay because they've been really quiet and the weather is really good. Oh, the week before Christmas we had to move them out of a field, and that day if the marks had been on they would have been gone. But as I say, they've behaved themselves well since. At the moment they'll hopefully be bred next July as hoggets, but they've a lot of behaving in the meantime. This girl here, oh pet, this girl is a real pet. She's the saving of the bunch at the moment, so she is. Oh, come on, come on. Weather has been absolutely fantastic for them. A lovely little bunch of 12 I bought off a friend of mine. They're Texel Suffolk Rouge crosses. No, this is really weird. I'm here in my boots in this field, and normally our land here, you rarely get to walk it in your wellies this time of the year, but you can just see the, I don't know if you can see it in the video or not, you can see the clean off these guys are giving it. It's receded ground. If it looks damaged, it's not. It's just that they're starting to really skin it. But they're a lovely quiet bunch. I think they'd make 12 nice ewes maybe next year, you know. They have more grass to move on to now. They'll be moved later on today, I think. But as I say, the clean enough they can give a place. It's just worth anything for a wet farm where it's a late turnout for cattle. You know, they've already grazed meadows in an outside farm, and they skinned all that off, and it's already greened up. The weather has been amazing. It has already greened up. See, this is Pet. This is the kind of little lady that gets sheep kept around the place, aren't you? Aren't you? She will follow you anywhere. And then there's one. There you are there. So guys, just a wrap up of the week and the rest of the video. If you haven't already, please give a like and subscribe to the channel. Try and get videos out every Sunday. Might be of interest to someone, as I say, the different few bits and pieces we're doing. And thanks again for watching. Thank you. Scanning here for Conor Whelan in Doonbeg, West Clare. I just said Conor was an example of a farmer profile we could get kind of started with. This is an outside yard recently constructed by Conor, and he's obviously an outside farm. I just thought it was a really nice setup to show people who were thinking about doing something similar. We're assessing these heifers for breeding later on in the season. They'll be probably AI'd, I would think, in April or May. Conor just wanted to make sure before he lined them up that they were reproductively suitable. Ovaries, cervix, wombs, all okay. Pelvic width taken into consideration when handling them as well. But what I'm really focusing on in this yard before we go to Conor's home yard is what he's done here with the crush. Real simple idea. mass concrete wall, a race down beside the wall, and then he put a little bit of thought into the front of it. 2 open side gates to give access from both sides. Obviously a step up along the side of the crush to give good access to the animals. Good quality backing bar, and an excellent head gate. I had not seen one of these before, and I happened to come across 2 of them this week. It's a Barrett Engineering head gate. It is the simplest of these scissor type gates I've seen, and it is so strong and so simple. The handle above and top can be used to adjust neck width, and the top bar, as you can see above my head now, all the handle on that does is slide up and down along it, so you can open it from wherever you want along the length of that front gate. We did a freeze branding job of 100 animals in Galway during the week, and I was opening and closing the gate, and I was able to bring it a couple of feet nearer to me from the point where I was tailing the animals. Oh, it's just superb. It's a few pound more than a regular gate, but in my opinion it's money very, very well spent. You've no messing of animals not putting their heads out or not locking, not catching. This is just game, set and match, caught. Watch Connor here, that's just the way it's done. So we'll speed it up here for the last little bit before moving on over to Connor's home farm, and we'll just go through the pre-breed scan on that farm. 4-bay shed constructed a few years ago, very airy, comfort cow mats, O'Donovan locking barriers, very nice setup with creeps going back for the calves. Connor is a great man to scan, does a pre-breed scan, does a mid-season scan, and does an end-of-season scan. Has been 100% AI for the past few years, so he's really reaping the rewards of what he's doing. Good heat detection, good nutritional management, excellent AI service. It's all really paying off for him now at the moment. Like, he's a real good quality bunch of calves this year. What we're looking out for here at the moment is cows calved greater than 3 weeks. Connor has been monitoring them for heats, but he's just making sure that there aren't any dirty animals in the bunch, animals with cysts, animals with tears. Just being proactive, that if there's anything he needs to help, he can help. He's a good man too, and a nose. An animal like this in the end of a barrier can sometimes be very awkward to get a hand in and stuff, so it's great when you have a little bit of help like that. The heifer here being scanned, or a first calver I think she was, perfect inside in her. Ovaries perfect, large follicles coming up, calved a few weeks. I have seen with animals like this that from once they're clean inside in them, from once they've condition on their back, they may very well come bulling within 4, 5, 6 days of handling them and stimulating the follicles and the ovaries. As you can see, the cow condition is superb. Cows have shown great heats, tail paint being used for the first few weeks, and there may be a vasectomized bull introduced after a few more weeks. Close monitoring of heats is also a great thing. As you can see, it's a real tidy farmyard. Again, for anybody thinking about putting in locking barriers, I know they're more expensive, but these O'Donovan barriers, I think you only put them in once in a lifetime. They are so strong and they're so well constructed. And for anything like dosing, scanning, any of these sorts of jobs, you can see how much trouble Connor had to go to get these cows ready today. He had to close the handles in the barrier and lock the cows, and that was it. Job done. So just giving a quick run through these cows. As I say, the majority of them cycling and perfect inside in them. I think there was one cow we put a metricure in, and apart from that, all the cows were going perfectly. So, well done to Connor, a real good setup, been very well farmed, and best of luck to him for the breeding season. Fast forward to Thursday morning, freeze branding Loophead, West Clare. My fantastic apprentice Jack breaking up some ice before throwing it into the alcohol mix. This is the key part of what we do with the freeze branding, getting the irons down cold. We generally try and find some secluded car park or a quiet gap in the road to do it, because it really looks funny if you do it in a public area. When people start to see a box and smoke rising off it, it's usually worse than that morning, because it was calm and stuff. But a beautiful view out over Liscannor Bay as we head to another beautiful part of West Clare, Loophead. So, unfortunately, this video is a bit sped up. I'd love we could be working away at this sort of pace all the time. We'd be making a few pound. But freeze branding a real good bunch of Holstein heifers on a farm. I hold them, Jack brands them, and we have a good system going. These are big, strong Holstein heifers, yearling heifers that will be bull later in the spring, and great size to get brands on them.
I got blessings falling on me. I got weapons, need no army. Stat like Tetris, you don't know me. Stat my fatty, you don't know me. Okay, hey now, it's a new kid on the playground. So many bags on me, you would've thought I would get spray ground. Now they know I don't play around. I can hear what you're saying now. I just doubled up my flight miles. Coast to coast, no they ain't in town. I get rich, watch, then I get a sick watch. Watch me hit the top, I might make a TikTok. Left hand, right hand. Catch the latest trend, I might double up my net worth. I've been going up now, see the top going down. If you didn't know now, I know you know now. Best cause he could go on top, you not really top. You keep saying top, well I guess you let the top down. I've been going up now, see the top going down. If you didn't know now, I know you know now. Best cause he could go on top, you not really top. You keep saying top, well I guess you let the top down. Made a wish, now I'm here now. It's for real now. I got everything I wanted and it's jumping like for real now. Out the mud, just another state boy now. I'm living like for real now. Ain't nothing, just an action with some muscles. Ain't fit for days, I just blame it on the hustle. Got these tattoos on my skin, I promise I'm no trouble. I'm from cash inside the duffel, not six inside the Russell. I get fly, you be crutching on designer that ain't fly. In LA, I scoop the cat or something fast for when I slide. Burning rubber, they gon' tax me for the tires, it's alright. On my lonely, I just start up that new iron and I ride.
No, it's not at all unusual when you're on a farm to come across someone that's really quiet, especially in a quiet bunch of Holstein heifers. With my friend here, I don't know if you can see that in the light. 41. Now this is a quiet girl. And I'm a complete stranger. Oh, that's the girl. She doesn't hold too many grudges with me after branding her anyway. I credit cattle with real good temperaments.
I got blessings falling on me. I got weapons, need no army. Stat like Tetris, you don't know me. Stat my fatty, you don't know me. Okay, hey now, it's a new kid on the playground. So many bags on me, you would've thought I was a spray ground. Now they know I don't play around. I can hear what you're saying now. I just doubled up my flight miles. Coast to coast, know they ain't in town. I get rich, watch, then I get it.